Good afternoon, it's Jeff with Sewer Tech Northwest. Today we're at property address 5711 Southeast Carlton Street here in Portland, Oregon. Located at the front of the home is a 4-inch cast iron cleanout. This will be the point of access. I'm going to insert the camera and check the overall condition and serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. Currently have water running. Here we go. Here at just 2 feet in, it transitions over to 6-inch concrete pipe. It looks like here at 51 feet there is a break in the line. At least that's what it looks like. The opening looks quite circular, but this joint here looks like it's kind of vertically split up and down there, not so much circular down towards the bottom. So that does look like a break in the line there. It's possible it could be a rain drain tie-in, but it's kind of a strange spot for that. Try and get... oh, there we go. And here, just beyond that, at 50, we'll call it 52 feet, we have reached the main lateral. I'm going to go ahead and get the water turned off, let it drain out. I will get that marked for a repair there, and I'll mention location and depth of that. I'll mark it with a green X, green or white X, depending on what paint I have. And then, as I was going throughout the line, for the most part, there's good flow. There's very little debris buildup in the line anywhere at all. There's a couple little pieces of toilet paper, but nothing really all that concerning. My concern is the condition of the concrete. It is still functioning, but there are, I counted something like 3 or 4 joints that are relatively offset, that have separated. Not offset, but have separated. And they could be allowing water to seep out in the ground. It's very hard to say. But yeah, as far as the line's functionality goes, it's functioning well, but sometime in the future, doing a sleeve on the line and sleeving inside the old pipe would be a great idea, because concrete does wear out over time. But I do want to reiterate, it is currently functioning quite well, especially there is this hole here in the line, but I mean everything prior to that point there is working pretty well. So I'm going to get the water turned off, and we'll check the line out on the way back too. We'll have a better look at it. Alrighty, the water is pretty much all drained out of the line now. I went and attempted to locate here, the line should just run straight out to the street. It's only 51 feet out where it terminates. I tried locating here. There's power lines running across the road right under or right above where I'm locating, and I keep picking up the exact same locate depth and everything no matter where I'm at in about a 20-foot wide section. So the city generally has their own guys come out, but they will have to inspect that and figure out where it's located at exactly. My locator can't discern between the camera signal and the power line. Yeah, there's joints like this. This is likely out near the city's responsibility. We're 40 feet out here, but there's joints like this that are kind of separated like that. There are some more significant ones toward the beginning of the line. You can see for the most part the line's draining out really nicely. It's pretty much bone dry. Here's another one of those joints that is pulled apart. Again, there's no roots coming through, which is a good thing, and it's hard to say if those are leaking water or not. There is water pooling on them. Here's another situation. And concrete just has a lifespan. Generally over time it thins and thins, but for the most part the line here is looking pretty good. Here is an offset joint, and the good thing is it's an actively lived-in home. I do not see hardly any debris anywhere in the line, and generally when things like this are causing issues, it's very apparent. There's lots of debris buildup in the line. So as far as its functionality goes, it's working pretty dang good, especially for its age. I would just recommend sometime in the future. Concrete, just like I said, has a lifespan, and it might last another 20 years. It might be 5 or 10 years, but when you get joints separating like that, it opens them up to the potential for root intrusion, which is why I do recommend having the line sleeved at some point. It doesn't necessarily need to be now, as it's still working pretty good, but it definitely becomes a bigger concern the older and older that line gets. It just becomes more open and prone to issues as time goes on. So. And I do recommend submitting the video, or at least contacting them to let them know about the damaged pipe out at just before the main lateral at about 51 feet. The line terminates at 52 feet.